Hey guys, I'm back. I'm starting with a fall tutorial and let's get right into it. I'm using the little last bit of my hangover primer from Too Faced. Since it's getting colder, well, a little bit colder, my face does feel it. I do feel drier, so I'm using that. Also spraying Fix Plus like I usually do. Then I'm taking this LA Girl Pro Prep and I'm just putting it on my cheeks and my nose where I have like the most porous areas, because this is very silicone-y, so it kind of fills that. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is, I believe, in the shade 20. And what I do is make a line like that above my brows and just blend that out, because I have been doing my brows first. I kind of like to lay something down, not on my foundation, but something down, because I am so red right above my brows that when I put my foundation on top of it, I feel like I don't get that close to my brows, you know, so that's why I do that. And I'm using this new product, well, new for me anyways, and it's the L'Oreal, I believe, Brow Defining something like that. I'll leave the name down below. It's a eyebrow pencil and it looks exactly like the Anastasia one. The consistency is almost basically the same, and I'll leave a review for it. I'll leave the review for it in another video, because I'm gonna start a new series on my channel, and I'll let you guys know when I start that. But taking Dipbrow, this is in the color Caramel. I'm putting that on the ends of my brows, and then after that I take a dark brown shadow. It doesn't matter whichever one you use. I use one from the Tartelette palette, not the one I have in my hand, but I will switch to the other one right about now. There you go, you see. So the first Tartelette palette, there's a brown in there that I like to use for my brows sometimes, and I just put that on the ends of my brows. And I'm sorry, my voice is still kind of ugly, but I'm still a little tiny bit sick. So moving on to the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Soft Ochre from MAC and put that all over my lids as a primer. This is just one of the best primers. I mean, it cancels out any pigmentation, redness, veins, anything you have on your eyes. It just cancels it out and leaves you a nice opaque base for you to go ahead and blend your shadows on top of. So I love Soft Ochre. That's one of my favorites. I do always set it with a what is this called, like a cream colored shadow, and I'm using a Coastal Scents brush that I got from my Ipsy Glam bag this month. And you guys know I kind of try out a few of the products just so I can give like little reviews here and there, so I'm not just telling you products what I got and it's kind of boring. But yeah, now I'm taking that same brush and I'm going a little bit into my crease and putting the crease color, I believe it's Dreamer from the Tartelette 2. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't as great like as a crease brush, which is not fluffy anyways. I just wanted to try it just to see for like everything that's different, you know. Now I'm taking Modern Renaissance Palette, and I dropped Love Letter. It fell. Over my trip, I came back and I seen like red shadow all in my brushes. I was like, oh my god, what is this? And then I found out that it was Love Letter, so that kind of sucks, but whatevs. It's all good. I'm taking Red Ochre now, putting that in my crease with this kind of pointy domed kind of brush. It's still fluffy, but it's more pointy, so you could kind of get a little bit more precise while blending out at the same time. And yeah, so I'm taking that and blending that out now, and then also taking a fluffy brush and also blending it out just further. This fluffy brush has nothing on it, I'm just blending. Another helpful tip for you guys, if you're having problems with like harsh edges, you could go ahead and take just like whatever brush, a fluffy brush like this flat brush, whatever, and use a like skin tone colored shadow and pat it on top of your harsh line, then go back in with the fluffy brush that you're blending with and blend it out, and then you have more of a blend there, so it's not so harsh, you know. Just another tip for you guys if you're struggling with harsh lines in your crease area. Now I'm taking Tempera and I'm putting that on my brow bone just to give that some lift and a little bit more definition. So I'm taking soft ochre now, and I'm kind of cutting the crease, if you would, but not really, because I'm not going to my whole crease. I'm just doing the front part of my lid. And yeah, I don't know what really inspired me for this look. I just kind of wanted to do something a little different. I didn't want to do a full-on cut crease. I just wanted something a little different. And yeah, I'm using this as a base for the shadow that I'm gonna put on and to clean up. A lot of people use concealer, and that's great if you're not a creaser on your lid, but for me, I feel like that would crease on me so bad. And soft ochre kind of dries down, so it doesn't crease on me like that. So that's why I just use soft ochre, but everybody has their preference. I'm using again Tempera because it's just that nice white pinky frosty kind of shade, and then I'm just gonna further clean it up. Another tip, if you guys are gonna do this look, make sure you look straight. Like, put your mirror right in front of you and look straight, kind of how I'm doing, because if you don't and you're just like to the side or tilting your head or something, like now I'm tilting my head, but I'm trying to show the camera my crease. But when I look at it straight on, just so I can make sure that the roundness of the shape that I did isn't like off and it's not making my eyes look weird. So I just took the pointy brush that I used with Red Ochre. I'm sorry for my son in the background, but that I used for Red Ochre, and I'm just blending the two together and, you know, just going back and forth. It's all, you know, you got to fix it, you got to look at it, you got to see, you need more shadow, you need less shadow, you need to clean it up, you need whatever, you know. Then I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. Oh, well, here's a close-up of my eye. So that's how it looks so far. I'm going to do my eyeliner and my other eye off camera, and also my face, and here I am back. Now I did bake, and I'm just taking Red Ochre and putting that under on my lower lash line. That's the only color that I used down there. Sorry, I'm covering the camera, but there you go. I leave the bake under because if you're gonna have any fallout, your baking will catch it, and if your baking catches it, you could just dust it away. So it's not a big deal. It's not on your concealer, it's not on your foundation, and everything's nice and clean. So now I'm bronzing my face, and I'm using my Park Ave Princess bronzer as usual. I like to be bronzy all year round. I mean, I know it's fall, winter time coming up, but I'm never gonna want to look pale, so I'm always gonna bronze and contour. So now I'm bronzing, and yeah, I just want to take this time to say thank you to you guys who have asked me to come back to YouTube and like, oh my god, when are you gonna film? My biggest supporter, Nancy, I thank you so much, because she always like just comes to me like, I can't wait for your next video, and I loved your vlog, and blah blah blah. And like, she's like one of the first ones who subscribed to me. I think she was like my 3rd subscriber, something like that. So yeah, I'm just very grateful for you guys. And I'm just contouring here, nothing fancy, that's why I'm not really explaining anything, but yeah, contouring my nose. But yeah, thank you, Nancy, again. And I told her I was gonna shout her out, and she's like, oh, like, thank you. And it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good when I know that you guys are watching and then commenting to me, and it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something, you know, so I'm not just recording for myself, you know. But anyway, moving on, I took that NARS blush. I'll have the name of it down below because I don't know it off the top of my head. And I put that on. Usually I'm not a big fan of blush, but since I'm so like, the eyes are so heavy, I kind of like to balance my whole face out and add a blush. And now I'm adding Champagne Pop from Becca, because I haven't used it in a while and I was just feeling Champagne Pop. So I used that, highlighted all the areas that usually need to be highlighted, you know, bridge of nose, everything like that. So yeah, I think that's, you know, enough highlight. But can you ever have enough highlight? Now I'm taking oh my gosh, what is this called? Fix Plus, sorry. Fix Plus, going ham with the Fix Plus like usual. I mean, it just makes your makeup look so nice. Now, praise Jesus, I got Iconics again from House of Lashes. These lashes, you guys, slay your look. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I got these from Desi Perkins. You know, if you watch her, she uses them all the time. I used to buy them all the time, and I don't know why I stopped, but like, I think it was just because the inconvenience of having to order them all the time. But dude, they're like the best thing. They're so nice. I'm just letting them dry right now. And then I lost the lash when I was holding it inside the tweezers, and I'll show you right now that it's on my shirt. So yeah, I got it stuck there. So moving on to the lips, I'm first taking Berries by LA Girl. They are the semi-permanent auto lip liners, and they are the like retractable ones that you could twist up and down. They're some of my favorite lip liners, honestly. They're very creamy, very pigmented, and I like them that they're like those retractable, because I feel like you could get more of a precise like line with them. So yeah, I'm just lining my lips first, looking all chola, you know, it's cute. And then I'm gonna take Hypno from Ofra Cosmetics. It's the one from Manny NUA's collection with them that he created or collaborated with them to create on. So yeah, first I did a very nude glossy lip with this look, and you could still do it, but I figured for my first fall tutorial, you know, it's more appropriate to have a very dark berry colored lips. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. If you have any other requests or anything else in mind that you'd like to see, just go ahead, comment down below, Snapchat me, Instagram me, anything like that. I'll leave all my information down below and all details down below. I hope you have a blessed and great day or night wherever you are, or whatever time you're watching this at. Bye guys.